Hi, this is Charlie with the South Florida Insider, and we're here with Chef
Marcella.
So, how's this event going? SoBe Fest, so great for families, for kids. What's your impression of it?
I wait for it all year. It's my favorite thing to do for us guys that cook, to be able to be here and see all the other chefs, watch them in action, talk to them, see what they're up to. It's amazing. And I've been doing events, all week, but for me, the best part is working with the kids, so I'm having a blast.
And I know your son, you're getting him pretty much prepped and ready for it too, and that's great that he so appreciates what you're doing as well.
Yeah, I make him a foodie. Like, people ask me all the time, what's your secret? How do you get him to eat the crickets? And there's no secrets, and we just try it out. If he doesn't like it, he doesn't have to eat it, but he has to try it once.
So how is Mexican Made Easy progressing, and what do you see the future of it? And with all these challenge shows and different chefs going on different shows, do you see yourself taking in any of the challenges or Iron Chefs or Top?
I'd love to. I'd love to do Iron Chef. Are you kidding? That would be a dream come true. But in terms of the show, we're going into our first season. And I remember when we came up with the concept, of course it had to be Mexican food because I'm Mexican. And I remember somebody expressing concern and being like, well, how many shows can you make with Mexican food? And I said 7 million. It's never ending. The cuisine of Mexico is vast and beautiful and regional, and there's so much to explore, and there's so much to do, and there's so much to make easy because it can be a little bit complicated sometimes. So as long as the people are loving the show, and I think they are, we're going to stay making Mexican easy.
I know that you had a great book with Fresh Mexico with a lot of great recipes. What do you think that, especially here in South Florida where we eat tons of Mexico food, where do you think we're missing the mark where from like the roots and more traditional Mexican, which you really inflect?
Yeah, well, I think we have some great restaurants. My friend Patricio Sandoval has a mercadito, which I think is great. They have some good authentic tacos and stuff. And I actually think in Miami, you're a little more aware of traditional and real Mexican food. I think there are other parts of the country that just haven't been exposed. And that's what's so great about the show. I've been given this platform and this opportunity to tell people that, you know what, burritos are great, nachos are awesome, I love them dearly, but there's just so much more to explore.
What would you say is the weirdest or most unusual food you infused?
In terms of different kinds of cuisine? One of my favorite things to cook, I call it Tony's Osobuco. So it's a little bit of Italian, and I make it Mexican by adding a whole bunch of chipotle, and I think but that's not too weird though, is it?
Not too weird.
It's just chipotle in the Osobuco.
Well, for fans, what do you have plans in the future? How can they get in touch with you and find out what's going on?
Okay, well, I'm obsessed with my Facebook, Chef Marcella, also on Twitter as Chef Marcella, and in terms of the future, Mexican Made Easy is now going to become a cookbook, which is coming out in the end of September of this year, and we're in production for the 4th season, and just doing a whole bunch of festivals and stuff and all over the place and talking about Mexico and its beautiful food.
Sounds great. Well, nice talking to you, Chef
Nice to meet you, Charlie. Thank you so much.